In a quiet HDB block, as evening lights flicker on one by one, two doors face each other across a narrow corridor. Only a few steps apart, and yet, behind them, two very different worlds unfold. Behind one door lives Ethan. His home is bright and spacious. The windows open to the city skyline. The television fills the silence. Voices rise and fall from another room, not always in laughter. The space is large, but something in it feels distant. Across the corridor lives Ayman. His home is small and warm. The ceiling fan turns with a steady click. The walls are close, but the care inside them is closer. They pass each other often in the corridor. A brief glance, maybe a nod, but they have never truly looked. At school, Ethan is confident and loud, surrounded by friends. Ayman is quiet, careful with his words, careful with his steps. So when they are paired for a project, neither is happy. Each thinks they already know the other. But the first time Ethan steps into Ayman's flat, he begins to notice the narrow hallway, the lined-up shoes, the medicine laid out carefully on the table. He watches Ayman help his grandmother sit up, stir a simple pot of soup, move through the evening without complaint. When Ethan's phone buzzes with messages from his friends, he looks at it and slowly turns it face down. For the first time, he sees something he did not expect. Later, Ayman visits Ethan's home. The floors shine, the rooms are wide, yet voices drift from behind a closed door, tired and strained. In Ethan's bedroom, the lights are cool and pale. Ethan lies quietly on his bed, staring at the ceiling. On the floor, Ayman notices a drawing of a family holding hands, unfinished. For the first time, he sees something he did not expect. The next day, at school, a joke is made about worn shoes. Ethan laughs without thinking. Ayman hears it, and something small but important breaks. That night, Ethan cannot sleep. He remembers the narrow hallway, the medicine, the careful hands. The next morning, he walks across the schoolyard and sits beside Ayman. No grand apology, just a quiet question. Want to finish the project after school? A pause, then a nod. On presentation day, they show two doors facing each other across a corridor. I thought some people had less, Ethan says. I thought some people had everything, Ayman replies. They look at each other. We were both wrong. That evening, the corridor is unchanged. The walls are the same. The distance between the doors is still only a few steps. But something unseen has shifted. Because understanding someone begins with looking a little closer and listening a little longer.